Hey, Paul Yaffe here, Paul Yaffe Originals and Paul Yaffe's Bagger Nation. And I want to share with you guys this Fat Boy we just finished. I'm super excited about it. We did a nice little custom job for a local attorney, Chuck Franklin Law. This bike is going to match his Ferrari, and you can see it's got the little prancing horse inside the air cleaner to pick up the nod to his Ferrari that this bike matches. We took the bike down to the frame. We color matched the frame, made a custom front fender for it that's now a product in our catalog. If you have one of the M8 Fat Boys with the 160 front tire, we now have a fender for it. It's got our Monkey Sport bars on it, our power mirrors, our weld wing riser clamp. We got this fender kit out of Germany from Thunder Bike. And then we got this cool Thunder Header X pipe that runs high. We really dig it and think it looks great on this Fat Boy. We put some Accutronics forward controls on it. And then we took the whole drivetrain apart, completely show polished, everything on the engine, the tranny case, the primary. We sent the top end over to pineapple cut and had the heads and cylinders pineapple cut. Then back out to Vegas for diamond cutting. Really sets this motor off in the sun. It really has some bling going. Metal Sport made us this custom set of matching wheels. And for a brand new Fat Boy and a nice little makeover without going crazy, bike makes a great driver. It's sitting on Legends rear air suspension. I can show you. When you're riding, you lift up the suspension, so you got full suspension. And then when you're parking, you just drop it down for that slam look. For all intents and purposes, it's a brand new M8 Fat Boy, great to ride. Oh, I forgot, it's also got our Black Stash front chin scoop on it, hides the regulator, and the oil cooler on the front. Looks really slick and fills up the front of that frame. Tons of chrome on it. We just went crazy, changed all the hardware to chrome, every nut and bolt we could find, which sometimes, as you know, that can be a challenge. Yeah, but for a nice brand new Fat Boy, giving it a great makeover, personalizing it for Chuck, making it match his Ferrari, this will be a great little rider for him.
Edge of the tree, and this is a 1/4 inch back. Well, maybe 3/16. Like the riser itself is not machined.
Before I come up with that, battery disconnect is a good idea. You know, Jack just pulled up. Remember in the very beginning, it said almost like it's not the bars, but I never would have anticipated that.
Yaffe with Paul Yaffe Originals, and I'm here with Chuck Franklin, attorney at law, and we're delivering Chuck's Fat Boy to him that we just finished customizing. And we did a very special treatment to this bike. We made it in the image of his fantastic Ferrari. I'm super, super pleased with the way this bike came out. It's super classy. The color matches the car. We really took the bike down to the frame and polished everything. And really, Chuck really let us go to town with the detail and really spend time on every nut and bolt. And I'm just thrilled with the way the bike came out. Chuck, tell us what you think.
This is not what I had planned. I brought you the bike after I bought it. It's a 2022. And how long did you have it?
A while.
You don't commit yourself to like 2 years.
Yeah, we did it in like 3 phases, if you remember.
No,
So yeah,
you did.
Yeah,
and every time I was getting ready to pick it up, Paul said, "Well, I have an idea." And I'm like, "All right." And then he went with it. And you know, Paul's a bike builder. He builds motorcycles for a living, but he's really an artist.
Oh, thank you.
And well, you are, because you have a vision when you start a project. You can picture it, and then as you get into it, then the vision tends to grow,
Sure.
or matures, and then at some point you end up with a final project or a product. And I was beside myself when I saw it. One, it was just supposed to, I mean, literally, the paint was supposed to match the Ferrari, and that was the extent of it. And then we got, I'm not gonna say we got carried away. Maybe we did, but there hasn't been anything on this that's not touched. It's chromed, polished, painted. The best part about it, though, with my physical limitations at almost 66 now, I can't ride a bagger anymore because I can't hold it up sometimes at a stop sign or a stoplight. And I needed something that sat low to the ground and I'd be comfortable on it. The ergonomics on this motorcycle are incredible. I feel like I'm riding about this far off the ground. I feel super safe on it. The bike brakes well. It does everything well. Corners well. I'm comfortable because my legs are out in front of me and I've got knee and hip issues. All motorcycle related, but it had nothing to do with any of my street bikes. But it's fantastic. It's a gorgeous bike. If my wife would let me, it'd be parked in my living room so I could stare at it every day. The car might as well be there too. But it's just a beautiful finish to a thought that I had, and that's all. And I just let Paul run with it. He did, and this is what came up. It's just fantastic.
Well, thank you very much for the opportunity to create this for you. We couldn't be happier. We're just thrilled with the results, and I really appreciate you giving us the opportunity to create, giving us time to do what we needed to do, and just enjoy it. Yeah.
As you get older, you're in less of a hurry.
Right.
So that was okay. I had no problems with that. And I've got other things. I'm still practicing law. I've been around. I'm doing bike accident cases since the 80s. And I've slowed down. But I still go to work every day because I love my job. And I love hanging out with people that have common interests. And you can't beat it when it comes to bikers, motorcyclists. And you can't race motocross anymore, which really sucks. But I can still get on a street bike. And this is my bike now. I love it.
Well, thank you. I really
You're
appreciate
welcome, Paul.
it.
You
Thank
did a great
very
job.
much.
Thank you
Thanks.
so much.
Check us out. Check everything out at paulyaffioriginals.com.